It's Holly again. Now that you've caught on to the basics, I'm going to show you how to take your green screen to the next level. So go grab all of those props that you picked up from the Dollar Tree, grab a white piece of cardboard, and go heat up your glue gun. Up till now, we've assigned our virtual background to be projected onto our green screen behind us. But actually, you can project your green screen on any color you want. You just have to assign it to a specific color. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Using that white piece of cardboard, we're going to create an area on our props. Then we're going to tell our background that we want it to show up on the color white of our cardboard. So let me give you some examples of what I'm talking about. Those things that you picked up at Dollar Tree, such as your magnifying glass. I've cut out a circle about the same size as my magnifying glass lens and glued over the front, so I have a nice white surface there. Also, with my flashlight, I cut out a piece in the white cardboard that looks like the beam of the flashlight, and then I've just hot glued it to the side of the flashlight here. Some other things that you might consider, I love this pirate activity with the spyglass. Now this spyglass was rather small, so I've actually cut out an area that was quite larger than my actual spyglass, but that's okay. It's going to work fine with the activity. But this is something that you might consider. Also, a pair of party glasses. These I picked up at Walmart in the party center. I just added some white over the lens, and I found out with some good trial and error that don't forget to cut your eye holes in these glasses so that you can see the screen when you're doing this activity. Another fun one is to take a headband that was also on our shopping list that we suggested earlier, and I've cut out a thought bubble from the white cardboard and glued that to my headband. I'll show you a cool trick with that. And then the other prop that I suggested was a medium-sized ball or box. This doesn't necessarily have to be white, but this is a good size right here. We're going to leave this as is for now, and I'll show you a fun activity for that too. Once you've customized your props, you're ready for some activities. Go into your Zoom meeting and go into your virtual background menu. Go ahead and download the backgrounds that you're going to be using for your activities. Again, if you need to know how to do this, watch video number 3 of this series. Once you've downloaded your backgrounds, you can scroll through your virtual background menu and select the one you're going to be using for the activity. For this activity, we're going to be doing a letter hunt. You'll see that my background comes up behind me because right now it's set to project on the green screen. Here's how to project it onto our prop. You're going to notice a black bar appears here and it says manually pick the color of the background, and there's a little circle beside of it. Right now you'll notice that circle is green. If you click on that circle, you'll see the background disappear and your cursor changes. Now we can navigate to the color we want to assign the background. In this case, it's the white space that we created on each of our props. If you put the cursor on that color white and click it, you'll see that now our background is assigned to the color white. And let me show you what this looks like in some actual activities. Once you've entered full screen, this is what it's going to look like with the students. You can see that you're only going to see the letters appear on your magnifying glass because you've assigned it to that white color that we've created on our props. You could name letters, letter sounds. You could identify words that start with a particular letter. Maybe there's a specific sound that we're searching for to work on for articulation goals. A lot of different things that we could do with this. You can also use your flashlight prop in the same way. We've got our flashlight beam that we created with the white cardboard, so you can also search that way. Now, an alphabet search is one fun background. Another one that I like to do is an I Spy scene. Again, this can be associated with a particular letter or sound. There's also a lot of different vocabulary skills that you could target with this as well. Another fun way to use your customized props is to use them in conjunction with a slide deck. Now, if you've forgotten how to create a slide deck and download that into your virtual background menu, be sure and watch that video in this how-to series first. Once you've gotten that loaded into your menu, you can move through several different scenes within the same activity just by using your arrow key. If we use our special magic glasses that we customized for this activity, it might look like this. We could put our glasses on and look around the scene. We could talk about the pictures that we see and guess where we're at. And we could move through the various scenes just by using our arrow key. I could do the same activity with my telescope or my pirate spyglass. We could pretend that we are on a great voyage and we could see where we've landed. Another activity that's sure to be a big hit is the thought bubble that you created with your headband. Now, the idea with this is that I would either tell the students that I'm thinking about a particular item and give them clues and have them guess what it is, or I could flip that. I could make them describe the picture and I could try to guess which item they're talking about. Now, this activity is back to school vocabulary, but you could obviously do this with any set of words. So what I've done is I've created a slide deck of back to school vocabulary items, and I've gone ahead and loaded those into my virtual background menu. If you don't know how to add a slide deck into your virtual backgrounds, there is a how-to video in this series for that as well. So I can click on the first one, and you can see it appears here. And then as we do the activity, I can simply move through the different items just using my arrow key until we have completed all of the items. One last quick trick to share with you guys. Remember, we also picked up a ball when we were shopping for our props. Let me show you how you can turn this into a magic crystal ball. Go into your virtual backgrounds menu the way that we did to assign the other props. Select the background that you're going to be using. Go up here to the menu that says manually pick the color of the background. Click this little box. When your cursor changes, you can hover over the ball and click it, and now your virtual background is assigned to the color blue, and we have a magic crystal ball. These are just a few of my favorite props and activities. Once you get going with your green screen, I'm sure that you'll come up with many more. Please feel free to share these ideas with us. We'd love to hear from you.